famous rants of all time. When he said that night, he said, the Bears are who we thought they were. Well, the Cowboys are who we thought they were. They are a team that has gotten worse and more expensive. Their offseason was a disaster. They didn't fix any of their problems. They didn't address any of their weaknesses. They just paid the same guys a lot more money to do the same thing. There was no way that either Dak or CD were going to get better because they both played about as well as you possibly could. They needed help, and they didn't address any of it. They are the worst running team in the NFL. That's a statistic. It's not an opinion. And they have given up over 200 yards rushing in all 4 of their losses this year, including 223 to a 49ers team yesterday that is playing without their superstar running back, and their next running back got hurt as the game was going on. The Cowboys, I can't decide.
Really bringing the heat today.
Well, look, the bottom line of it is, when the answer to the question, when you say, is it the Cowboys' offense or defense that's the problem, and the answer is yes, things have gone really wrong. You start with the offense.
The offense is archaic, and it's gross to watch. It's so painful to watch. There's one play that I can put a microcosm. They go into halftime up 10-6. Coach, what's going to be our first play of the second half? Let's go 3-step drop, throw a flat route to the tight end. That'll catch him off guard. This was the plan at halftime? Dude, you're up 10-6. They go 3-step drop and throw the ball to the tight end in the flat. Why are you calling that play? What do you think the best case scenario? Greeny, you said last week coaches design plays, everyone should be a touchdown. The best case scenario is you get 2 or 3 yards there. Why? That's the plan at halftime? Up 10-6 on the road. Your defense is playing their tails off. And the thought was, let's come out and 3-step drop the quarterback and throw a flat route for 0 yards? That play right there is the microcosm.
The Cowboys literally make my life a living hell. They do.
Why?
Because my wife is a huge Cowboys fan.
Okay.
And so I have to sit there and deal with what's wrong? What the hell is wrong with my Cowboys? This and that. I'm like, I don't know. Like, they suck. Like, it's just bad. And it just caused friction in my house. You know what every man desires? Peace.
Yeah, no drama.
Peace in that house. I don't have peace in my household because the Cowboys just absolutely stink.
The Cowboys are destroying families all across America. Rex, I give you these numbers one more time. How many yards did San Francisco run for?
Oh, that can't be right. 223. They had the bye week, so they got better.
How many yards did the Cowboys run for?
That'd be 56.
So, you don't need to know anything
nothing in the bye week. What the hell were you doing in the bye week, man? Eating burgers or something? Like, come on, this is ridiculous.
So Dan talked about the offense. How about the defense?
And I'm going to say, Daniel, that offense is by far and away the best part of their team. Because their defense absolutely is atrocious. We talked about the difference that Zimmer brought in. Oh, boy. Think they wish they had that one over? But this defense is, you gave up. Who the hell is this? I don't know, but he's rushing all over this Dallas team for about 85 yards, a third or fourth string guy. Brock Purdy had as many rushing yards as your team did on offense. That's right, I said your team. Like, this is awful. And how's it going to get better, man? When's it going to get better? Certainly after the bye. Oh, they just had the damn bye. Golly.
It's going to get worse, right, Dan? You look at the schedule. This team is not going to rebound. You look at some of the good teams in the NFC. They're not getting back in this.
But here's the thing. Those teams, you know what all those teams can do? Run the football.
Yeah.
They can all run the football.
Guys, what or who on their football team is a thing you can point to and say, that gives us a chance to make the playoffs? Again, outside of CeeDee Lamb, the occasional connection between Dak and CeeDee Lamb, there's nothing.
Some awkward from yesterday. Dan, what was something you saw that was awesome?
Keon Coleman, and this young man is coming on for the Buffalo Bills.
All right. I'm going to do this, then I'm done. I'm going to do this, and I'm done. Cowboys lose 30-24, and I'm going to give you my real-time, real response on everything that is right now with the Cowboys. It is so like the Dallas Cowboys to fall so far behind and then make you believe. I don't know that I did believe. in my heart, I knew that it wasn't gonna end right. The crazy thing about this team is we want to look at this and we always want to put at the quarterback. I'm not going to say Dak Prescott had a great game because he didn't. He didn't. But here's the thing. When I look at the statistics and I see that the Cowboys ran the football for 56 yards in a game, this is the same problem we had when we lost to San Francisco both times in the play. I get it. You know, people will tell me that you're just a Dak nut swinger or whatever you want to call it. You want to say that. But here's the thing. People will praise, Brock Purdy, he looked great tonight. Brock Purdy's team rushed for almost 150 yards tonight. Brock Purdy rushed for 56 yards on his damn own. When you can run the football, it puts the defense in a we don't know what they're going to do. Brock Purdy didn't get sacked tonight. He didn't get touched. He had all damn day. Not only did he have all day, he had receivers that were wide the hell open on a consistent basis. I ain't mad at him. I wish we could get that. The reality is this thing would have been a real beatdown had his receivers stopped dropping the freaking ball, because so many times they were wide the hell open. He one-hopped it to them, overthrew it, or they just flat out dropped it because the guys were wide open. We had our opportunities. We could have had a pick six, but we dropped that. It just goes. It's gone. We missed that. We got Turpin. That gets a perfect pass to Turpin down there to give us hope. To give us hope in the end that maybe, just maybe, okay, even though it was 3rd down and 10, we only need 10 yards. We're going 40 yards downfield. But be that as it may, he dropped it. CeeDee Lamb, he shows up, of course, when we're down by 16 points, 17 points. This team stinks because I'll take him home if you give me 5 minutes, right? I'll take him home 5 minutes. Huh? You should. I get 5 minutes. I just got to give this final thoughts right here, and I'll take Robbie. Robbie, can you give me 5 minutes? Okay, I got it for you. I got you, baby. I got you because you're the only good thing I got. Because the Cowboys, they stink. Okay, and I want you to go relax, baby. You know, and I'm gonna take Robbie home, and I'm gonna come back to you because I need you, baby. Because the Cowboys, they're a bad lover. The Cowboys stink. But this is what Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones deserve. To be the laughingstock of the NFL that can't get right here. You're the ones that said, we're going all in and did absolutely nothing. You're the team that has spent less in free agency over the last 8 years. You're the ones that you've been the owner, the president, and the GM since you fired Jerry Jones and have not built a team that can do shit. That's you, Jerry. That's you. And for us to sit here and constantly look and blame, it's Tony Romo, it's Dak Prescott. No, it's not that guy. It's the same guy who right now is sitting there saying, well, Derrick Henry, he was too expensive. I don't hear any other team out there. I don't hear any other team out there talking about anybody being too expensive. That they constantly look for people that will make them better. And as you go through and you trash Dak Prescott and say he sucks and everything else, have you looked at Aaron Rodgers and where they've actually gone through and what that team's going through? Have you looked at the Jacksonville Jaguars where that guy got paid and they're losing like crazy? Have you looked at Cincinnati where that guy got paid and those guys aren't doing? So don't give me this thing like Dak Prescott is the only quarterback out there that's struggling. But the Cowboys, if you look and you know that Micah Parsons, D-Law, Bland, and all those guys, Brandon Cooks, those guys out on the field, and we have a bunch of newbies, a bunch of young guys. We have 2 tackles that aren't busting a grade. With Terrence Steele. Terrence Steele is like, ole, 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 ole. Just literally, like everybody just right past him. Joey Bosa literally spit. He's drooling. He's drooling. Tyler Guyton, he's got a long ways to go. I have a little more hype with Tyler Guyton because he's just a rookie. Terrence Steele, he's gotten his second contract. And that's another one of those ones where Jerry Jones paid a guy with an ACL injury. So we stink. We suck. We're terrible. We're 3-4. If there's anything from here on out with Washington and the Eagles, 2 minutes. 2 minutes, I'm done. I sound like my old lineman, like an old lineman coach. I aged tonight. I aged in this game. This game killed me, okay? It killed me. All right, there, you guys happy? Cool. You see this? There's only one thing left to do. Win the whole freaking thing. That's all there is left to do. And it has to start with Atlanta. You got to win in Atlanta next week. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And you got to win against the Eagles. That's it. That's where the season is right now. Baby, I got 1 minute and I'm out. I want to play with you every... What? No, Louise, I'm not going to accept that. I'm going to say, it's like this, Louise, if you got a kid, if you got a child, I don't know how old you are. If you have a child and he's struggling in math, what do? Do you just say, well, he can't do math? Screw him. He just can't do math. No, what you do is you find somebody to help that person to succeed. That's what you do. We got a freaking owner that says we're going to do more with less. While Aaron Rodgers is struggling out there in New York, what do they say? Let's get him Devontae Adams. Let's get him another weapon to try and help him succeed. What the frick do we do? What do we do? What do we do to help our quarterback? We bring back Zeke Elliott? You bring back Zeke Elliott and then turn around and say, well, Derrick Henry costs too much. Winning is not cheap. Winning is not cheap. There is no team out here winning Super Bowls that are bottom basement spenders. That's the fact of the matter. You can't honestly believe that the Cowboys get less weapons than anybody else and think they're going to succeed because you paid the quarterback $60 million. Don't be freaking stupid. Don't be freaking stupid. You can't win when you are the worst team running the football in the NFL. This is what we have right here. We're the worst at pass blocking. We're the worst at running the football. We are the worst in stopping the run. There's nothing that this team does good. And all we do is look at the freaking quarterback. It's stupid. Stupid. The whole team stinks. That's it. Have fun at it. Make fun of me for believing in these guys. Make fun of me. That's my thoughts here after another disappointing Dallas Cowboys loss. Can't run the ball, can't stop the run. Recipe for disaster. Shout out to you, Lou. I appreciate you being a fan for years. You know what? I tell you what, dude. King Law, whoever the fuck you are, you can kiss my ass. Excuse my language, people, but I'm kind of pissed right now. This is an embarrassment. I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed for trying to get you guys to believe in the Cowboys. And we have to be, as content creators, we got to be on Jerry Jones. We got to be on Jerry Jones. We got to keep the pressure on. I hope that, and I doubt it'll happen, I hope that they go after him on 105.3 The Fan. I hope everybody gives him shit because there's not a damn thing that he can say to defend what we got right here. Stephen Jones and Jerry Jones built this shit. This is the team that they built. You say that you're the GM, that you've built a team that any number of 500 people can coach. Well, guess what? Unless there's more than 500 coaches that don't include Mike McCarthy, you're wrong. Jerry just called out McCarthy's. Well, maybe he fires. You know what? Go ahead and fire Mike McCarthy now. Go ahead, please do. Please go ahead and fire Mike McCarthy, because we see with the Jets, the problem wasn't Robert Saleh. The problem wasn't Robert Saleh. The problem wasn't having enough talent, because they went out and got Devontae Adams. They fired the coach, and they just still lost without him. So please, go ahead. Please fire Mike McCarthy. Please fire him. Please do. So that way we can open up a little bit more and show you're the problem, Jerry. Show that you're the problem. This is so embarrassing.
Come on, man, you fucking playing. You been trash, man. Dak, you been trash.
Man, before we even get into it, 1 second, y'all. 1 second. Dak, you've been absolute trash, my boy. Let's get into it, y'all. There's so many things wrong with this Cowboys team, and even after a bye week, they came out still looking like 2 packs of ass, including number 4. Now look, y'all, the Dak Attack Show, if I'm not anything else, I try to be objective and I try to be fair. And all this time, I've talked to you guys about situations where there's deeper issues that's leading to the problems and leading to the losses other than just what a quarterback is doing on the field. But I got to keep it a buck with y'all, bruh. This game against the San Francisco 49ers, it was 100% on Dak Prescott. Even if the scheme is trash and elementary compared to watching any of the other top teams in the league, even if the receivers aren't being helped by your play call, if the play caller is stuck in the 2000s, hell, the 1900s, Dak, you have got to be better. And I am not about to sit up here and lie to nobody and ruin my credibility, bruh. I gotta be real. Dak, you're not good enough right now. You're better than what you're showing. I know that you can be a top quarterback in the league, but I'm going to be real, bro. You're not even playing top half of the league quarterback right now. Whether or not the scheme is helping you out or not, spoiler alert, it's freaking not. It's time to move on from Mike McCarthy. Just watching how the game plays out. That second interception that Dak threw, I knew it was going to be an interception all the way through because I knew exactly what play was coming. Somehow I knew where everybody was going to end up on the field. And just looking at it, bro, you're not fooling anybody but Dak, bro. Dak, you have got to be better. Again, this is the Dak Attack Show. But make no mistake about it. We are a Cowboys fan first, and I am not up here to lie to y'all about when someone is not helping us win, and in fact, they're doing the opposite of that. They're contributing to us losing. Now, Dak has had his moments this season, notably against the Pittsburgh Steelers, where he struggled, and then he came through with some really, really big, gritty plays, bruh. So by no means am I about to sit here and act like that his whole career has been trash, because he's having the worst year as a professional in his entire career, y'all. And I am not exaggerating. This is not an emotionally charged take. This is not an ignorant fan that's just up here being overly emotional, just saying any and everything. The statistics back it up. Your eyes back it up. And again, the scheme is ass. Make no bones about it. The scheme demands perfection. If the Cowboys do not execute perfectly, if the receivers do not run perfect routes at the perfect depth, and they break off their route at the perfect time, and Dak is making the perfect, technically sound drop back, and he perfectly times his throw, and he perfectly releases it, and he perfectly throws it, then we'll get 5 yards on that play. That's how this offense is set up, y'all. Make no mistake about it, bro. This offense is not quarterback friendly. It does not help a quarterback None whatsoever. And it's so strange because it looks nothing like what this team looked like in the second half of the season last year, bro. But Dak, I'm not about to let that excuse what you're doing, bro. You gotta be better. You got me sitting up here with baby powder on my face. Y'all probably still wondering, why did he just do that? Why is he recording this whole show with baby powder? You know what? That side of my face is stinging a little unevenly. Let me get the other side for y'all. The reason I'm doing that is because I talk cash trash up on this channel all day long. I will block people that talk nonsense, say crazy stuff. I talk cash trash, and I try to inform you guys about what you're seeing. But every now and then, every dog has its day, and I got to give it to you guys, and I got to give you your just dues, bruh. Dak has been playing like absolute trash. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Nothing about this season he's having right now was redeeming. Nothing about this season right now inspires any confidence. And nothing about this season inspires me to defend what's going on with him. Whatever people are saying, bruh, he has earned that so far this year. And until he starts to play better, I gotta be real. I gotta be objective. And I have to lean into him as much as I've leaned into other people. And Dak, you gotta be better, bro. All this time, I've been arguing with people about how you're the most accurate guy in the league, how you can make all the throws. And right now, you're making me look like an absolute jackass, bruh. And I don't mind looking like a jackass, but I only like looking like a jackass when it comes to the Cowboys, when I'm being hard on guys and they prove me wrong, bruh. But you, I've been trying to give you the benefit of the doubt, and I've been trying to just wait and see, and hope that at some point, even if this offense doesn't get it together, you can at least look like you're holding the fort down, that you're giving us a fighting chance. Right now, you're not giving us a fighting chance. In this game against the San Francisco 49ers, you and your mistakes took us out the game, Dak. And whatever you got to do to fix that, you need to fix it, bruh. Being overly aggressive on second down from your own 40-yard line early in the game, throwing that first interception, you have a chance to put some points up and get something going. And then you guys had a really, really solid drive where, again, everything had to be perfectly executed for that to work. And even then, bruh, we still had to get a couple of gifts to get down that field and finally score a touchdown with Ezekiel Elliott, which the running game looked decent. And bruh, I just don't want to get distracted. There's so much that I can talk about right now. But this right now is all about just giving those people that I've been super hard on, giving those people that I've been arguing with and debating about Dak Prescott this particular season in 2024. I'm letting y'all have it right now because I have no issue swallowing my pride. I have no issue being real with y'all and being objective and honest and truthful, bruh. Just like I promised from the very beginning when we started this channel, defending our guys from unfair media criticism and critiques. Right now, every criticism and critique that's going to be coming you guys' way, you guys deserve it from top to bottom on that roster, bruh. Period, man. This is unacceptable. This is unacceptable. By no means am I jumping off the train. By no means am I sitting here and saying that Dak Prescott is a terrible quarterback. He's the worst quarterback. I'm not saying none of that, bro. But what I am saying right now is, Dak, you're doing a damn good job of making everybody that has something negative about you to say, you're doing a damn good job of making all those people feel real good and sleep real comfortably at night. And all the people out here that try to defend you for the quarterback that we all know that you are and can be, bro, you are making us have nightmares on the weekly, bruh. And I need you to pick it up because this right here, this just ain't gonna fly, bruh. I don't know if you're not getting enough sleep. I don't know what's going on. I have no clue. But you need to use your legs, run out the effing pocket sometimes, bruh. If Brock Purdy can get his pasty ass out that pocket and run sometimes, Dak, you better get your mulatto ass out that pocket and run sometimes, bruh. Add some extra layers for some of the defense to think about, bro. Dak, this is not 2000s. You are not going to be able to sit back there and be Peyton Manning and be successful at this day and age. You're going to have to be able to use your legs to some degree. Every other top quarterback in the league does it when they need to. Dak, you have to start back doing it. I don't know if the Cowboys don't want them doing it or what, but Dak, you got to, bruh. I can't defend this. I can't defend this. Dak Prescott is playing like absolute trash right now, and he is 100% at fault for why the Cowboys didn't have a chance to win this game. Because prior to him turning that ball over and prior to him putting the team in bad positions with the turnovers, Bruh, this team had a chance to win this game, and they needed somebody who's going out there and make plays. And even if there was no receivers open, bruh, Dak, we got to see you do more, dog. We have to see you do more. You at this point, you got to pull every tool you got in your bag, bruh, and you got to use it for this project, man, because right now, it's making you look like a temp worker instead of a seasoned veteran contractor. Real talk. Get your shit together, Ford. This ain't going to fly, bruh. I had to give y'all this one. Bruh. I just can't, bro. And again, there's a lot of things going on with the offense that's contributing to Dak looking as bad as he looks. But damn it, Dak has a lot of accountability in that as well. And he got to get it together, bro. Either way, get your shit together, Dak. I can't do this, bro. I can't be out here looking crazy defending trash, bro. I am not a sanitary worker. Period. And we stay the same old Cowboys. Damn. Baby pop.
Calling me, texting me, paging me, asking me, am I still them boys? Y'all usually check on me. Listen. I'm still them boys. Hey! Woo! Hey! I'm still them boys.
Cowboys Lamb details by week work with Dak Prescott. Calls mount for Super Bowl coach's dismissal after devastating loss on Sunday. Following the New York Jets' loss to the Minnesota Vikings in Week 5, Robert Saleh became the first NFL head coach to be fired in the 2024 season. Several other coaches appear to be on the hot seat heading into November. Dallas Cowboys head coach Mike McCarthy came into the season with heavy expectations to make a deep playoff run after his team was blown out at home by the Green Bay Packers in the wild card round. Before the season, owner Jerry Jones agreed to contract extensions with two core players, quarterback Dak Prescott and wide receiver CeeDee Lamb, so the front office is behind the talent on the current roster. The Cowboys entered their bye with a 3-3 record following a 47-9 loss at home to the Detroit Lions in Week 6. McCarthy had 2 weeks to prepare Dallas to play a shorthanded 3-4 San Francisco 49ers team on Sunday night in Week 8. Cowboys fans thought before the game that the 49ers' many injuries in Week 8, especially losing Brandon Ayuk for the season, would give Dallas no excuses to lose to San Francisco on Sunday night. The Cowboys enjoyed a 10-3 lead before giving up 24 unanswered points in the second and third quarters. Dallas would make a comeback in the fourth, but would ultimately lose 30-24 at Levi's Stadium. The 49ers outgained the Cowboys 469-292 in total yards. Dallas only rushed for 56 yards against a San Francisco team that is in need of a run-stopping defensive tackle after losing Javon Hargrave for the season to a triceps injury. Fans called for the Cowboys to dismiss McCarthy, who won Super Bowl 45 as the head coach of the Packers after the loss to the 49ers. Multiple commenters questioned McCarthy's decision-making and play-calling abilities. Mike McCarthy, using a timeout with 3:23 left in the game after the 49ers just ran for 7 yards, is the definition of why he shouldn't be a head coach, posted one fan. His decision-making is absolutely terrible. The Cowboys are terrible. Dak is incredibly overrated, and they had the chance to get out from under him this offseason, but nope. Not saying this to excuse Dak Prescott's poor decision-making, but there's no way the Cowboys front office can look at the offense's performance and think it's a good idea to bring Mike McCarthy back after the season, wrote another. You have to fire Mike McCarthy. The play calling was horrible, one fan commented. Fire Mike McCarthy, posted another, calling the last timeout before the 2-minute warning, then going 0-4 right after is incompetence. Fire Mike McCarthy. Play calling is horrible, suggested a fan. Maybe it's time to fire Mike McCarthy. This team looks so unprepared, posted a frustrated fan. The Cowboys' next 4 games come against the 5-3 Atlanta Falcons, 5-2 Philadelphia Eagles, 6-2 Houston Texans, and 6-2 Washington Commanders. Sunday's loss to the 49ers will make it hard for the team to stay in the playoff race before December. McCarthy has a 45-29 record with the Cowboys and a 170-105-2 record as a head coach in the league. McCarthy is 1-3 with Dallas in the postseason. And you fans? What do you think about Mike McCarthy's dismissal from Dallas? Leave your opinion in the comments.